Assalamu alaikum everyone, happy Friday. How are you all? Photography 101. A previous video, if you check my profile you'll find it there. We discuss about the exposure triangle and how all the major settings affect your pictures. Today I'm here to give you a simple description of how it works. For example, if you decide to adjust your ISO in a simple manner, when you increase it, it usually affects your exposure. As you can see, your picture might be too bright, and when you take it down, the picture might be too dark. So depending on how you find it, you need to balance and have a perfect light for your situation and your images. Let me show you this. Let me show you the demonstration. I'm in manual mode, and manual gives you access to control all the settings, literally all settings in your camera. So as you can see, I'm trying to capture an image using my other lens. As you can see, with respect to the histogram, that's the diagram and that cube over there with those wiki-wacky lines. So with this, I can take the image and it's good to go. All I need to do is in post-processing, I adjust all the necessary stuff. So now, for example, as I mentioned earlier, if I adjust the ISO, if I adjust the screen, you can see it affects the light. So my picture is overly exposed. So as we can see, in daytime you can keep your ISO in the low, or you keep it at auto for better light. The aperture here, let me see if you can see it. The aperture manages the whole light. As you can see, by scaling it down, that means the lens is wide open. That's the opening of the aperture is wide open, so it's letting in more light. But by cranking it up, it's closing by small, so it's leaving less light. As you can see, down more light, up less light. So yeah, we keep it at a distant and suitable light. And the last one is shutter speed. So this, you are now shooting fast moving objects, but also shutter speed affects your shot, since it's measured by the amount of time it takes to capture an image. So you can see when you put it down of a second, not F is for aperture. So here 1/13th of a second, and when you crank it up to 1/250th of a second, see, when it goes up, less light comes in, but when it comes down, because it's taking longer to capture an image, so it lets more light in. So when you have an image like this, you adjust all the settings. Histogram is used to make sure you take the shot. Well, you can break the rules sometimes, but yeah, keep it as it is, and now you're good to go. I'll be shooting a landscape also, but that one will be a lesson for another day. So yeah, see, our image is perfect. When I hit the info, see, we shot at 1/250th of a second, f5.6, ISO 100. Our image is in RAW, not JPEG. Since you know I like to keep my details, we'll talk on that later too. So yeah, that's probably all about it. All you've seen, that is how you take your images while managing the exposure triangle. You can use your phone, as I said earlier. You can use your phone to experiment with it. Use a Lightroom mobile. You enter the camera, it's a free app. You use it. It has a professional mode. That's if your camera doesn't have a pro mode or expert mode or professional mode, either of the ones the brands use. If you don't have that, you can actually use Lightroom mobile or any professional camera app that will help you understand the exposure triangle. Yeah, I said it. It's a triangle that manages your light and everything. Get it right? That's probably about it all today. Like and follow for more. Don't forget to subscribe and follow me on all my platforms. The link is in my bio, and see you in the next one. Cheers. Take care.